category purchasing you're planning to purchase, so the quantity, amount, the approximation, and all that it will show here. So it will go for the preview. So the reviewer can review and preview this item list, and he can approve that. So anything to be added, he can add. Anything to be deleted, he can delete from here also. So again, coming back to the procurement plan, backup plan. So again, backup plan pending, like we can find which is pending, which is approved. So easily we can find it from here. So purchasing process. So every organization has different types of the purchasing process. So assume that, like for example, I'll give you my own example here. So we have the procurement plan up to 2,000 real. We can go and purchase in the cash. If it is more than 2,000, if you are going, so then you have to have a quotation. Minimum three quotations you have to go. So minimum under that you have to choose the lowest vendor. So we have to call for the quotation. So for calling the quotation, we have to give 7 days time to the vendor to bid the price. So then we collect it, we'll take it, and we'll make the comparative statement. Who has done, what is the quantity, what is the specification. So all the specifications are same. So we'll evaluate the entire process, entire item wise and the vendor wise details, and then we'll go for the purchase. The purchase request. Suppose this request, suppose the IT department is sending one request to procure one particular computer, suppose. Okay, so you can add the request here. So adding up the request from IT department, suppose. IT department. So you can add the request here. The purpose, online classes. Online classes. So I need to add the item here. So just click here, you can add the item. So laboratory materials, post materials, others, and just go for the others. I'll write the item detail. Item detail, I'll throw it. Zoom standard I need to purchase. Quantity, how many, some two quantity I want to purchase. Okay. So unit of measure, just numbers only. Numbers only. Any description if you want to give, you can give the description also. So it's a software. I'll give it as a software. So you can add this and just click on save. Nothing to save. July 1st. March 1st. Maybe this is not active, nothing to save, like. Let me check why it is not happening. So next, request for the quotation. Suppose if you want to send the quotation to the vendors. So we can list out the items. We can add the request for the RFQ. So here we can add the list of items, which are the items we need to add, and we can send it to the quotation. We can send it for the quotations, request for the quotation. You can see here. So just view the vendor list. So it will show you. So these are the items we are requesting to purchase. Okay. So just if you go back and see here, request for the quotations. So just if you click on a print, you can see that these are the items we are requesting. So it is coming with a different, for same item, we have sent it for two different vendors. You can see again, you can reprint and you can see. So likewise, you can create the request here. You can add the request. So purchase indent. It's a complete flow. So once we purchase, so it will come here. Okay, these are the items we have requested, and this is the particular teacher we have received. So RFQ, this is the RFQ details. It will show. This is the RFQ. As per the RFQ, so we have received the detail. It's a complete process actually. So vendor quotation. So what we have received the vendor quotation. So that quotations also we can view. See, one vendor has given the same item for 4,200. Another vendor, the same item is given for 1,200. Another vendor, the same item is given for 1,200. So out of this, which we can choose.
Also explain what is RFQ so that the team might not know.
RFQ is requirement. What is that? What exactly we required for to take the quotations from the market. The list of items. List of items.
It's called request for quotation.
Request for quotation. Yes.
Yeah.
Request for quotation that has the list of items. So what you're going to purchase and the specification, detailed specification, so that the same anybody want to quote, they have to quote as per the request from the school.
Right. For sales, we are planning, as I promised earlier, that we are planning to have a specialized person come and dispatch some session for us so that we understand the complete process. What is an inquiry? What is a RFQ? What is a quotation? How purchase orders are released? How invoices are closed? How financial transaction done? Inshallah, as a life cycle, we will explain you moving forward. Thank you, Nadeem.
I'm very weak in this section, especially. Not much comfortable on this. So here, the vendor item details. So this vendor, which are the items he will sell. So that list will be displayed here. So this particular vendor will deal about what are the items. Okay. So it will show you all the details about each and every vendor. So sample purchase request, or how we can create the sample purchase request from date to date. So that is also we can do. So because even I don't have data in the live also to show you. We are just working on this, started working on this. So I don't have much data to share with you in this. The flow is generally you can understand. So this is how like starting with the masters, like the item list, the creation. So all that items we can process, and finally the order management will be there. So order management, the tracking also we can do, all the tracking system we can do. So order number one, suppose order number one, what is the order number one? So if you want to choose order number two, what is the order number two? So if everything we have in the filing system, so you can check the order number. So check the order number if any order number if you have from this date to this date. Okay, 20 April 1st. Let me check whether we have anything. 2021 March. No, we don't have any data here. So goods receipt, what are the goods we have received, the advance payment to the vendors. If any vendor we have paid any amount, so the details also will come here. So upload the documents, receipt we are uploading here. Okay. So same thing, uploading of what is that? Advance payment. So just select. Yeah. So advance payment, if you have done any, so the advance payment details also you can mention it here. Similarly, the purchase invoice, sales invoice. So we can process. See, list of the items we have done it, we have purchased, and this is the purchase invoice. Same thing, the direct purchase, if you have done any cash purchase. So all that cash purchase, direct invoices, it is showing. Small amount we have purchased. So that is also coming here. So that vouchers also we can take it from here. So direct purchase return. So if any direct purchase return, it will come here. The student purchase order. So we don't have such data here. Okay. So item delivered or not delivered, like the details also it will come. So student wise it is. So suppose if you are selling the particular item to the particular student, so in that time, that window will work. Item delivered. So store advance. Okay, store advance. So here, like purchase from the cash, purchase from the cash in hand, purchase from petty cash, purchase from bank. That details also we can mention. If I say bank, all the bank detail, whatever we have the bank details in the accounts, so that will come here. Okay, if I select cash, in the cash we have two ledgers, cash and cash in hand. So suppose if I select card, so card details will come here. Suppose if I say online transfer, the online